customization go. You change everything around. And what's cool is, like, you can add decals. So it's easy to maneuver and add your own little personal flavor to it, just like that. What you see on the screen now, it's ridiculous, man. This is one of those games you'll be playing for 3-4 hours straight, and you ain't gonna realize the time went by that fast, because you're gonna have that much fun. This is definitely a must-buy and a system seller. A brand new IP. Sony does it once again, man. The joint is fire, straight up. Now right here, this is a lobby. Now, what's so cool about this is that you could drive up to somebody and start talking. You could drive up to somebody and talk.
You go there right now. I was, you see me and my man Alex doing an interview with,
you know what I'm saying? That you hear me talking to some people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually have Heavy Rain.
It's crazy.
The preview code.
And I'm letting them know that I had Heavy Rain and everything. The joint is crazy.
It says test sample on it. Heavy Rain is the truth, man. You guys gotta check that out.
Now this is me driving around in the lobby, so to speak, for ModNation races, and you see tons of people around and everything, and you can make conversations. You can go look at the top mods and everything. And this is just another race, closing it out and everything like that. It's crazy. And that's about it, man. Back to the show. You knocked me out cold, man. That's how hot the game is, because it's going to make you fall on the floor. You're going to drop your jaw when you see this game. It's crazy, man. First of all, I had a couple of ideas for this game. Now, we all know Kanye West and Taylor Swift had their little issues, and you see Tiger Woods, he been getting it in, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. Now, I told you guys that this game has such a level and a deep customization feature that it'd be cool if we saw some downloadable content where we could have Kanye West race against Taylor Swift and see who wins or something like that. Is that even possible with this game?
Well, you know, with this game, we definitely want to get some downloadable content out there. We want to create lots of cool, fresh content. You know, I guess it'll be up to us and Sony and contact some of these people and see what's possible. But, you know, with the game itself and the deep level of customization, people are going to be able to create just about anything they want.
Yeah, trust me, I've noticed. It's incredible. Now, I know everybody's seen Little Big Planet and they understand what Play, Create, Share is, right? Now, I also know people know about a game called Mario Kart. I'm here to tell you that ModNation Racers, they take that whole genre and that whole kart racing game to the new level, man, for PlayStation exclusively. One thing that I really like about what you guys is doing is that it's so easy to do it. That's the key thing. It's so easy to do it. In 5 minutes, literally, I made a track, and they have this incredible feature. Would you like to tell them about the feature in terms of the auto level builder?
Sure, yeah. So right from the beginning, we wanted to create a level editor that was like nothing else that anyone ever seen before. We're playing video games. It should feel like playing, not working. So right away from the beginning, you start driving, and it just starts laying out the track behind you. And so it feels really intuitive. You're just using the normal driving controls, R2 for gas and left analog stick to turn. And once you've completed that loop, there's a feature like you were talking about, autocomplete. What autocomplete does is it automatically puts down trees and houses and everything all around the outside of your track, as well as it puts down things on your track. And it has a bunch of logic in there, so if you're going uphill, it'll put down some boost pads to help give you some speed.
Oh, that's sick.
If there's a really tight corner, it'll put on some like bales of hay, so you don't go spilling out off to the side. On other like blind corners, it'll put on some like illuminated chevrons to let you know there's a tight corner coming up.
Wow. See, now that's incredible detail, but the most amazing selling point and uniqueness about the game is that, let's say you invite a friend over, let's say Dan come to my crib, you know what I'm saying, come to the crib, and I'm like, yo Dan, like, your game is off the hook, I've been playing this all day, and he plays it, and it's a level you created. It changes everything from that point. That's how amazing this game is, and how massive it is. Now, this is what I have to say. You have ModNation Racers, and there's cars. Do you think we'll see things like different type of cars in the future, big trucks, or even wipeout type of vehicles in a game like this?
Oh yeah, we want to have all sorts of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
we didn't want to. That was kind of a cool thing for us, was that we worked on different racing games over the years, and it was cool that with this game there was no sort of limitation that you could never race with a rocket ship or with a train or with some big truck. You can do any of that you want in ModNation's racers. You can take each of those, customize them. You can put on all sorts of different stickers and like decals all over your cart, as well as you can put on 3D like parts. We call them like odds and ends. So you can put in a whole bunch of spikes around the edge of your car if you want to make sort of something that looks like it's out of a combat race game. Whatever you want, you can do all that.
The game is incredible. You guys really need to get up on this. Now, is the beta out now, or do you have a release date for the beta where everybody could jump in on?
Yeah, release for the beta is December 18th. And you can go up to ModNation.com and sign up for free to get a ModNation Racers voucher. Okay. It's going to last 3 weeks, and it's going to be amazing. We want to get as many people on there as possible. Looking forward to getting tons of feedback on the game, and we're really excited. I think we've got some pretty cool stuff in there. People are going to like it.
Yeah, trust me, I already seen. Like, it was crazy. Somebody broke a glass in the back. I hope somebody's all right. Okay, now back to the interview. Now, in terms of online, what's some of the modes that we're going to see? Because when you have this level of, customization and creation, it goes beyond just the traditional. You see what I'm saying? So, what's some of the modes specific for ModNation races that we're going to be able to experience as gamers with this game?
Well, right from the beginning, we wanted to make this an online game and really make it all about the community. So, it wasn't like some games where online's a bit of an afterthought. So we got a whole bunch of different race modes. We got 12-player online racing going on. We've got 2-player split-screen online racing happening as well. So me and you, we're hanging out at your place. We're jumping online and we're racing against other people who can play as a bit of a team that way as well.
Now, I don't mean to cut you off, but people forget that offline multiplayer is still relevant. It's still important, because at the end of the day, I don't mind being with my homie. I'm playing them and I'm like, right there, like in his face. You know what I'm saying? That right there is important. So I'm really happy that you guys put that in there. That's sick. Now, in terms of track creation, in the future, would you guys add more things in terms of let's say right now you could do the terrain and you could add water and stuff, but in the future, let's say, will there be volcanoes or change the sky or do other things on top of what you have out the box now?
Yeah, I mean, there's even some more cool stuff that we've got sort of hidden up our sleeves, but there's a lot of stuff. What we worked on today on the track, that's just a tip of the iceberg. So you can go in and you can change the time of day, you can change how sunny it is or how cloudy, the speed of the wind, how high the water is, and then depending on the different theme. Right now, for the beta, we're just showing the alpine theme, but we've got a desert theme as well, and we've got a jungle theme, and we've got some more coming. So you can mix and match all those themes. You can go straight from a little desert oasis straight into a busy city section, then blasting through a part of the jungle. Okay, I'm about to ask you a question, and if you can answer this, this is going to be huge. I know that belt is heavy. Get a little workout for your arms. Now, I have something I have to tell you. This is right, my man Eric is holding the camera. Thank you again. You know what I'm saying? It's my dog. Listen, you just said themes, which drummed up a question in my head. Now, there's tons of themes, Assassin's Creed, Killzone 2, all types of themes on PlayStation and everything like that. I mean, Uncharted's theme, that's incredible. Will we be able to play out levels from other games in ModNation races? Or is that something that you guys wouldn't mind trying? I mean, imagine ModNation races and you racing through, Assassin's Creed's levels, or you're racing through Killzone levels or something like that. That would be insane. Will we see anything like that, or can it be done? Anything can be done. Right now, our main focus is just the main version of the game, but we do have some pretty cool ideas for DLC and for things in the future. Oh my god. That right there is just crack right there, son. That is crazy. Okay, now let me ask you this, right? You got a lot of weapons and you got boosts and the drifting. Can you let them know that the drifting is not like any other racing game that you guys have it? So can you elaborate on how important that technique is? Sure, yeah. I mean, what we wanted to do with the racing in general was what people love about kart racing games. It's nice and easy to pick up and play. Anyone can get into it. But sometimes they're a little bit too simple, and we wanted to make this a next-generation kart racing game. So what we did is, a little bit more complexity on the drift. You press and hold the drift. You start your back end starts coming out, and then with the left analog, you steer and counter steer into it. So you can really hold those drifts. The longer you hold the drift, this counter starts flying up. The higher it gets, once you finish that boost or that drift, it goes straight into your boost meter.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You take your boost meter at any point, you press L1, you start launching yourself forward at a higher speed, but you can also use it as defense. You press the circle button and you bring up the shield, and all of a sudden with the shield, now if someone shoots a missile or some bomb or launches at you, you can defend yourself.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. See, game